You picked up again.
What Christmas? I'm not Christmas. No. It's me is a superstar.
Yeah.
But they are no when hey, I'm Shamika Byfield. No, I'm not. I can't say my whole name. Man has to see I give him a little give him a no my name is Savage. You have kids with these men and then you don't bother want them, or them are going with a bag of things, and then you and them left. And then the main aim is to damage you as a woman instead of being a father to their children. Why you
That
laughing?
one yard and the owner kick out the dog. The owner have to get a bad dog put in the yard. The dog
With me no I'll come back. It's the worst place I don't get. Cause some girl them no want wash, them no want cook, them no want clean.
These men, when you're no longer in a relationship, the main aim is to cause problem in your life. All when you have a bad dog in the house,
me personally me think it's just putting on the trauma. I think I just putting on the
Pardon?
trauma.
What's
Not
popping,
editing.
poppers? Welcome to another episode of Public Opinion Podcast. Today I'm joined on the couch with Wicked Man Chris, Tamar, and Connie-Bud. I'm Shamika and I'll be your co-host. So, I have some question when I want to ask the man them. Because my fine say, you have kids with these men, and then you don't bother want them, or them are going with a bag of things, and then you and them left. And then the main aim is to damage you as a woman instead of being a father to their children. Why are you laughing? I told you. Being a father to their children. Why is it so hard for men to co-parent with women when they're still in love? Why can't you move on? Why can't you just be a father? What is the problem?
Sound toxic.
Is it the kush? Kush and I worry about.
So what the question?
The question is, why can't you guys co-parent on the men's? Can you?
Yeah.
If you and your significant other was to break up, how would that go, Tamar?
Well, usually the woman them create the problem. As a man, we just want access to the kids so we can play the role, make sure we can come see them whenever we want, pick them up whenever we want, and do whatever we want. Some women are too revengeful, like them just knowing what that the upper hand them can get upon a man is for with all his kids as form of punishment because the relationship never work out.
Really? So you mean, all right, let's start with the come pick up your kids them. How does that go?
How does that go? Yeah, sit down the reason for say, all right, how this co-parenting not gonna work, come to some form of agreement and take it from this. So
you want to come into the woman house? Because most of the man want to come in at the woman house same way, you know?
Well, that would depend on what kind of relationship we depart with. If we still have something cordial, or if it just better for we don't link. So whenever I come to pick up the kids, you send the kids out and then pick them up and go on. Yeah, it depends.
Ideal world. Because I know that the man them want to. Them want to come in at the house, go in a fridge, like them a put food in there and it's for them house, sit down in a sofa and watch TV and all these things.
Of course.
Why?
Want to drop a kid in midnight, put them to bed and stay till the morning. I drop my mic. That's just me being joking though, but probably the man just want to have some sort of a friendly relationship with you. He's probably just find it difficult to accept the new role that you have imposed, the new boundaries that you have now put up. Because you know, say, man, I like climb walls, then I would like just go through gate. So these new walls we have put up now, we find it difficult to accept that this is now the norm because we are used to, the man there the house together, eat when one, dinner the pan table. If you are that live like that, everything all good. Even though the relationship kind of break down, him still have that difficulty to accept this are the new norm. So it's gonna take a while.
How long?
Some quicker than some can't really put a time frame to it.
So is it okay for, on a Sunday, he comes to drop the kids off after having a day out with them and, you give him dinner, a glass of orange juice and everyone sits around the table and, have a meal.
I feel like I still had me there. When I leave, I just want to be and go sleep.
I mean, that's the one thing though still. I'm gonna draw this parallel, right? You see when time I really want to use the word dog still, but I'm not gonna use it this explanation. So when a dog used to that one yard and the owner kick out the dog, the owner I forget a bad dog put in the yard. That dog knows it. Yeah, come back. Yeah. So unless a bad dog there the yard, that dog always come back in because you know say I'm my yard.
So basically the woman need to forget that a man when him think tough.
Yes, if I still
So you as the woman feel, sorry, finish, Chris. Finish.
yeah, if it's still available and feelings are still there, of course man I want it. And some man, even if something I move on, the man still like I want it because probably the man knows boy I know so me mess up. If it's a case where you are one bad girl now and you got do something already, the man don't just clean, you don't have to worry about man.
I like that too, because the man still want to come back in.
Now that me just let us say it depends upon the breakup.
Yeah.
Guys, you are dealing like shit. Excuse me language. Dealing like a waste man in the house, you know. When me leave, me no want come back. It's so worse if it's a dirty girl. Cause some girl them no want wash, them no want cook, them no want clean.
Yeah. Oh, that woman that those women don't exist.
Enough.
Oh, we don't do that.
No.
We don't do that. What kind of experience you have, sir? We don't. Not woman, no stay so.
Come on.
Just like how black men don't cheat. No, women don't do that.
We don't cheat.
Oh, I'm sure you don't.
No, we don't cheat.
We just know the tool from time to time. Not really cheating. Anyways.
They just do what?
They know the tool from time to time, but not really cheating. But anyway.
The hot wiping thing you wanna keep telling me about. Since you want to learn out the tool. How would you like for your wife to give you permission to have at least one other?
They will chill out.
You don't see how you feel about it.
But me feel about the toxic man them.
Yeah, but like when the man
right
want
now,
pick up kids and
no, them man have problem.
Why you feel? Cause in one sense, me kind of get you feel like it alright, and then another time feel like say it not alright. So where you feel?
Listen, these men, when you're no longer in a relationship, the main aim is to cause problem in your life. All when you have a bad dog in the house, them cause problem. Then nobody wants to them pin them. Then nobody want to communicate properly. Everything needs to be a fight because them can't have you. So it's like, if me can't there with you, I'm going to make your life hell. Them no want to babysit them youth because they might tell you say a man you go look. Yeah? Or a man you go see. Are you there party? I look man. All of these things. Even when you just want some me time for yourself. So I want, like, not for them man you do it. I'm not going to say woman to do it too.
But I feel like if you make him do it after the initial breakup, then at some point you want him to stop it. Kind of, especially if you give mixed signals. So 1 minute it's alright, the next minute it's not alright. Then you enable it. I think in some woman enable these actions. For your man feel like him still can just walk in and expect breakfast even after the breakup and get him orange juice and anything the pan the table.
Come on, you remember this, and this is what a lot of women don't understand. A lot of women it has been toxic.
Yeah.
But me personally, I think it's just putting on the trauma. I think I just putting on the trauma still. Yeah. Me invent that now.
Yeah.
How that go?
Yeah.
Trademark that, you know.
Yeah, but trademark it. It's just putting on the trauma. Yeah. See, like I have PTSD after I go war and come back and everything that yes. After you know man left and you're just putting on the trauma. So certain like abnormal behavior. I just give time.
So they need therapy?
You probably need therapy. And probably the problem is that the therapy now, the cause of the problem. They need more punani for the solution. But the punani take her from him and put in more trauma. So
Chris just fully try justify the foolishness for them money and go on with.
Back with the man.
We don't want back the man. We just want him to be a father. And sometimes I feel like, say, communication play a big role in it as well, because you see, if the breakup is supposed to happen, why we can't just communicate and have a mutual agreement? Most of the time, the man don't want to hear no mutual agreement, man, because all them are worry about, all them chest plate about them, say, next man I go get the punani.
Punani trauma. So that I tell you about. You see, I just prove my point. Why woman can't understand?
But they were give me trouble because they were worried about the good things them.
See? Yeah, prove my point now. Punani trauma. So until you understand that now, I don't know how you're going to fix it.
What the
Punani
problem?
more than Punani. You're Punani come with feelings.
Yeah.
And I don't, all right. No,
feelings.
no, I see we're not straight down into cheating and all that. Maybe the one I'm going to so quick. But yeah, Punani does. Punani. It just did. Yeah, someone come with feelings. They come with feelings now. The trauma is there when that is taken away versus taken away tragically. It's not like it just taken away over time. And like it just wean the man off of the thing.
So they never agree with the breakup.
No, the man decides that, yo, it's done.
Need
I'm
better
gonna
doing. It need for wean off.
Yes.
No, papas, on a serious note, punani trauma, something real. When I feel like the man them have punani trauma, and if they do have punani trauma, what are the symptoms of this, and what could be the remedy? We need answers.
But it got two ways too. That sometimes you leave and them use the youth to spite you to come back there, just be a come in, come hear some, and then go outside.
So what that old man have?
I'm going to say no, so we need for trademark the
Punani trauma.
Body trauma.
Body trauma them have?
Yeah.
So them need sometimes the woman them need so.
Cause when them get the bad dog, you know, when the bad dog leave, you know, come slide in through the back gate.
Tell me if any other ever have punani trauma. Our body trauma. What if you don't want to go out to these streets? If you go through it, no man, come here, no, John here. What you say?
Suicide and all of that, man.
What happened? Can't touch for this a safe space.
The first love.
Yeah.
Public knowledge, man.
What
Make sure I get over it.
You sure you're over it?
Definitely.
Can you tell me? Come, start from the top. Oh, more have no how this punani trauma.
You know, when you're young,
in love. Yeah.
You find that it could be in love. You feel like a man because you sleep out now. You know, you live in a house, other people. You can't get no privacy. You can't go there. So you have privacy and sleep and feel like a big man. Sure, fall in love. Woman get tired of me and dash me. As to you say, go on a road. Down with it. New man. So me can't get my girl. But the worst thing is a man, girl, be they can fall in love, you know. And the man breed it.
That's so serious.
And the wickedest thing, me say me not do the one girl thing no more. No. She come back. Me have 4. She said she would not work with that, you know. And me say me not work with having none. Say all right, say keep one. I say all right, that good. Say no, say the two of them couldn't agree. And she left me. Again.
You in love again?
But me never remember.
Love never dies.
I'm a man, girl. Don't need so me have love that. I know say I say go. Man get him girl pregnant. Me can't just build. But when she fall back, I'm done. It still love her, innit?
Yeah, want to be a stepfather.
Yeah. Good stepfather. Father, stepfather. Yeah. Good stepfather, man.
More ask but Chris I go do me up. But more I know I want make a good punani, you know, but Chris I go start from the case.
I'm say something about if I put her make a fire love. You're not gonna ever love a woman if you put her not good. May I tell you that straight. So the punani half good.
Yeah, man.
And then other
really, you
things
can't love a woman if her punani not good.
Why you gonna love? Why you gonna love because
so you couldn't then have sexless marriage? Suppose a woman not punani.
Not everything.
Why not a woman then?
Suppose your daughter, suppose I all lock up. You could have.
Are you not? What you do with you not?
And chill out, but they will if you go lock up. Because if it not,
so not everything put together make you fall in love with a woman.
Yes,
yeah, but
Chris work on the punani first.
The punani is central.
That's what you call it. Solidify the contract. They get me face, body, everything good, you know.
But what make a good punani?
Wait.
With all of them.
Someone not like tight.
Why? Me don't know about that next man, but
all right. No. They have levels to tightness. They have levels to tightness. All right, I'm not gonna deal deep in night.
No, what is this for late night? Go on tomorrow late night show that.
It's not gonna be a late night.
Anyway,
we have levels to it.
Chris, we do this at your forte, but we are not
All
getting
right, we're
into
not
it.
getting that. One
All
next
right,
podcast.
but
Trade
good.
market and right.
Punani trauma
Punani trauma
and body
and
trauma.
body
We're
trauma.
going to put them
Wait.
on a t-shirt.
And then now, Papa, remember, we have a podcast for make a punani good. That is for over 18 only.
All right.
Yeah,
We'll get back to that another day, but continue, Sham. I really want to ask.
Yeah.
If you don't want to listen to that podcast, they want to comment in
Yeah.
the comment section. If you don't want to hear, because we don't want to hear Chris point of view more time, but we make a punani good because he might go like he have punani.
Want to hear it.
Enter Wally.
Wally, how much?
We're not put it out there. We're not going to put it out there.
So
but
we want to know about them money to them number, them body
In the
count.
fit.
And them like talk about woman body count. We want to know about them body count.
Oh, no.
What do you mean in a count?
man, no count, buddy.
Oh,
Man
one come with
just say,
experience.
yeah,
Who
yeah,
one
yeah.
come with trauma.
What?
A be a trauma is short.
The more you go through and the more trauma that you know, the more we go through and the more experience.
Who tell you that?
It's fact.
It's bad.
Me go ask good about that. As a matter of fact, papas, me ask, you know, are true? A man don't have body count, but a woman does. As it makes a man more experienced. I swear there was a car example them use. If a man drive,
Yeah.
if a man drive a car, drive 100 cars, he becomes an experienced driver. But if a car get driven 100 times, that car is now very used.
Very
Yes.
No,
So
but
apparently,
Done. Finish.
apparently a woman is the car and a man is the driver. So it works. No,
That's
but
it.
me not believe that because if the car gets service, if the car keep up to date, if the car get all a new little engine in it, new wheels,
Why?
Yeah.
car just
banger.
brand new.
See that
Is
2010
another-
banger.
No,
is another
no,
man
no,
make a figure up on a
drive
car.
for another 100
so
miles.
this sound like
Is-
you
is
got
another-
surgeon now go
Yeah.
refurbish the car.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
is
But
another is
that
But I
another
know so them have something named Pum Pum Rejuvenation.
Yeah,
though.
I know about
what kids about what that?
No, you can't go and get the
proper thing,
surgery.
proper thing,
Okay,
proper
then
thing.
It's
sweat,
fixed.
sweat up.
Sew it up and tighten it back to its
Hey.
natural order. But
Right?
Many things.
So the body count though, like it get
even so
erased.
still, it's
erase the
still,
body
it's
count.
still refurbished because if they have a phone, they send it back to Samsung and then
and
put in new parts in
that
it and give them
itself,
back.
you know,
It's
because-
still refurbished. It cannot be new again.
no, it can
No,
come
but
back.
it's only new
It
one
can
time.
come back to
Exactly.
that. Oh, it had a feel when me stepping in a party with my lady for me. And Bill man look for me and say, don't show that, you know. And Bill man say, oh,
I don't think that should matter.
What?
Exactly,
I
Tamar.
don't think that should matter. No,
And you
not
have to know
anymore,
that's
not
all that
anymore.
matters.
No, Tamar, hold on. You
Yeah,
have
no, I
to
don't think that should
hold
matter.
on, hold on.
Going on.
You have man with wife of different type of woman, so I don't think that should matter.
Tamar, so you have to you take up a community bicycle as your personal bicycle.
All right.
Because she's a good bicycle.
All when you spray it, every man knows,
Mhm.
yeah. That bicycle that I ride last year. No?
You
Like,
say if me have to take up a-
are you going to take up a community bicycle as your personal bicycle? Right now, just take a ride and just put it back out there. If it go
One
right
man's
there.
trash
No,
is another
no.
man's
But
treasure.
if said a woman they leave the community and go live somewhere, yeah, somebody will find wife in material.
Well,
That's
most of them
different.
if she change her life,
That's
That's
his right
different.
timing in the rough.
yeah,
That's
Most of them
different.
have the
and she
trauma.
can even become a better wife than some of these women that go and like them can't have a chance.
And then one day we
Because she more experienced, she probably know picket.
there we go, like an experienced driver.
yeah.
Wait a
So vice
second.
versa, I think.
Where's
you're
that a
right.
trauma? I want to know more about the
I'm
trauma
right,
where you're
right,
talking about.
Where's
He's not confused, he's very
Oh,
right.
I'm
He's very
confused.
right.
I'm
But I'm glad
confused.
few women you can find.
Connie,
Majority of them.
What kind of trauma
A
you
man
keep
can't
talking
find
about
wife
over
in
there?
any-
What kind of trauma them women you have when them have 50 man?
Wait, you see when your girl and you break up and she walk past your door and go cross in front of you.
What?
How that feel? Your brethren cross the free. You're a girl, you know. But you was your good girl.
So,
Can't live with your brethren for hurt you.
I no problem
That's
hurting
the
me,
break.
but the virgin is our soulmate.
all of that.
You're gonna make somebody else keep you from a soulmate because they were friends.
All right, so
We
what
are there
provoke a man to go sleep with knowing that woman is a community bicycle, but him still want to feel peace of fire.
I feel turn for right now.
I think that
Yeah, I turn for right.
Or maybe she's the soulmate.
so you know feel she something wrong with her during that time. If everybody already arrived,
I just your time for ride, and then they just put the pocket back when I finish.
Think
Let
I'm married
somebody
her
else
too.
Go and ride.
Think I'm married her.
We are not gonna ride there and carry can lock up in your house. No, bro.
Put on
You
lock
don't do
on it.
that.
The man never gonna cuss you. And
don't
war
do
get the
that.
cuss off all the
Keep the thing passing on.
Somebody I go wife
Well,
her.
that sound
I know
like
enough village bicycle will get wife up.
Yes, but she still
that
has
sound like that car they good to me.
That me I tell you,
Yes, the
got
car
a more
can go.
experience.
Because
More
even if you know
Every
say
go up, then
it's
take
a
a
community
bush.
bicycle, you still want to ride it.
Yeah, it's strong. Yeah, right.
It
But
look
let's
good.
come back.
It look
But
good.
what? We're not putting a lock on it
ego. Why not?
because
What if
somebody
she's the one for you?
for me, but somebody still a go drive to up this up because of yeah, I think that
We say you can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
rarely. We're not
But
saying
sometimes.
possible, but rarely. Yeah.
But you just wouldn't do it.
No.
So what
Chris-
kind of girl
Chris,
you
you
would
not
have want
do.
for wife up?
Unless me don't know she's a hoe. What that mean was that why not try attempt.
What kind of girl, Connie? What kind of girl you would have want for
Nah.
wife up?
The one
What
them
a
have
criteria?
reputation.
Okay, if she not a reputation, and listen good enough.
Yes. She not mean like
A reputation for clean.
Yes, she not feel loud.
She not for loud.
She need to have respect. Can keep it love, but have respect.
Mm-hmm.
Because then I embarrass me.
So what kind of reputation she not for have?
The one where I thought about don't be a bicycle.
So suppose she did have 10 man over 10 years.
For 10 years, many.
How is that too many?
One a year.
One a year, that's
Yeah, it never work out every year.
Something wrong with you? Do you not believe that a man a year?
Yes. All right.
That
So
kind
how
of
much is that
still.
good?
2015, she did a talk to her youth. 3 months, never work out. 2016, she meet her next youth. Meet her 6 months, never work out. 17, I will keep going.
And she picked me 18, still wrong.
No, she reached 2025.
No, me not. No.
So how much is a good body count? Yeah, woman. What's a good body count?
Yeah, 5.
5 months?
Yeah.
Throughout our life?
Yeah, a relationship should take about 5 years.
Brother,
Top.
you live in the
You
one
fully
you
know.
in an ideal world I talk about, not this earth where I live on now.
No. Not this world. This world.
5?
This world not real.
You're
right
not going
now.
to find 5.
The matrix we are living in right now.
You can't find 5 right now.
Because them girl they have been having hot girls some are back in the 90s. You could have find it.
True.
So, Collins, what year you be? 70s or 80s, baby? So he's an 80s baby. So 80s baby, them in them up 30s now, you know,
You
and
want
over
a good
40s,
time
you know.
frame.
So you tell me, say, so when girl will start touch from them at 17, but there's some 23 years from that, you know. Yeah, tell me, say a 5 man them having a 23 year. Wow, Connie.
He's a madman.
5 years.
He's a madman.
So what the can't second them?
He's a
Baby, it never work.
Never work. It ain't not gonna work no.
But she's grown. She's now over 40.
Yeah.
With all of them trauma.
And she about 15 man where she sleep with.
I got at least 4 out of them and she never can forget. You know, if you say one out of them still
No.
At 40 count,
what?
At 40 years, you want to have a body count of 5?
Lovely. Less trauma.
I don't know about the trouble, but you not tell about the trouble.
None.
No, none never have none. You want him have 5.
At them God in a church.
But different is still personal. If me and explain get to you, me not ask them about them body count.
Why not?
I don't ask women questions which my friend answer my mind.
Oh, you scared.
Come like when I forgot to do it step.
So I won't ask your history. But if I know your history, that's different. But I won't delve down into your history and I run through your past and I judge you based on your history. If your body count high and I don't know about it, me meet them like you, that's cool. But if I know personally that you're a bicycle, you're gonna treat it like a
So what if you find out she was a bicycle after?
After you fall in love. Remember, you say, if the thing is good,
hold on.
Community, yes,
but during the relationship, people gonna see you all together.
No must.
So you got either.
No, Moss, you're probably just not an outside
She
person.
probably come from a different. She probably move because her reputation did bad somewhere else.
But that
And
different.
you fall in
That
love.
Yeah.
different. So, well, I know. I rather take up a bad girl from a different community where we don't know her past and a bad girl from my community where everybody know about.
But one, if somebody from fear community, a couple people from fear community see her out, or you carry her out, so you carry her go to a restaurant, and the restaurant happen to be over East
fear
London.
place.
East London, yeah. West London.
Yeah.
And you there in a restaurant. And you see a football team, a man at the window, and look back a pint and I dead with laugh and I say, yo, what's saying, yo?
Yeah, the good thing is that the live at East London. So you might say, baby, we now go back over East London. All right. We're gonna stay at South, I regard West, I regard North. But we now go back over East where I come from, because over there is not a good look.
All right.
So you have to stick with her.
Yeah, but if me and I come from South, every day I walk up on the road and we are see her, we can't hide. That's where I live. That's where I come from. But I can't avoid East if she come from East and she a bad girl like East.
So when you find that out, you just now bring her back that side.
When I bring her back over
You're a
East,
very understanding
if
man.
everything connect right and
Then you not have question, but you not have
behavior.
question for us after that. You know, think when you go home, you need to have a conversation to say, yo, what the football team did I do at the window? What them there say?
Yeah, we have a conversation, but as Mr. still, me not gonna dig down that somebody pass with judge them.
Okay.
Chris is a good
So
kid.
that's why I say.
But Connie will.
But few.
So what you da do, Connie?
Few. Remember, I said in these times, you know, a few videos going to be out there on TikTok.
No must.
More likely.
No must. So you find a nice girl, you like her. You don't know nobody fear, nobody for you, no know her. Give 6-7 months, thing nice,
Yeah.
and then you find out say she's a bicycle.
I don't say me have got left eye.
You really are gonna left for her?
And you get to
I
the
don't
point where
believe
you
so.
propose
You got
for
up on any trauma.
Say you propose to her, you still would I do that?
Yeah. I feel so.
Just because her pass?
Yes.
Yeah, go back.
It's
Ever
so
so often.
traumatized.
Ever so often you make a link and go
We
back.
make a link, but
And go back.
come on, man.
Can't wipe
You
it.
can't walk in a Gucci bag right now, mama, man. You get me?
That is bad. What if
No,
she's
go to
changed her
bed.
life?
Change her life. Give her life to Christ.
Yeah, and a lot of them do.
Yeah, man.
Going to the church.
Nothing right, man, that fear. No me.
Honey, no man. Papa's one thing. If a woman was, outside a lot in these streets, and she find a nice man who's she ready to settle down with, is it okay to judge her based on her past? Or can you forgive and move on? She might just be the right one for you. Let us know in the comment section.
I want another thing on this also before we go to another topic. Most of we're talking about from the man's point of view, but from the woman's point of view, you've been running around in the community, dealing with friends who are friends, and then all of a sudden you think in your head, oh, you know what? I had this lifestyle, I'm tapping down there, everybody are back around. I want to settle down.
Yeah.
Do you honestly think, as a woman, you are going to settle down in the community where everybody know you? Anybody in that community will actually look at you and take you as somebody to settle down with when you've been around and around and around multiple times? No. It doesn't matter who you're linked with, somebody are going to know you. Even if I meet a nice guy and I like him, he got as a friend, but more like it, been with you already, or know somebody who been with you. And that is going to be a problem.
Oh, question.
Well, I'll say
question.
Yeah.
Wait there. You grow your good son and see him pick up one of them. How you feel about it?
My son will love who my son loves. Maybe she has changed her life. Everyone deserves a second chance.
Do it for the media.
What I want to know is, if you find out, say, a girl that you're now dating linked your friend 5-6 years ago, is it a problem?
5-6 years ago, no business.
Why?
For why far up?
Depends on the type of
Really?
What me did have ours? The community bicycle?
No, man, she a nice girl,
She a
but
nice girl.
she
And we
used to
break
date
up.
Chris 5 years ago.
It doesn't matter if she break up with me.
No, you're there with her now, and then you find out that she did that with Chris.
Oh.
And you and Chris are friend now.
Can't come back on me yard. No, you're nowhere near there.
I must have still married to
Chris, you come back here yet?
Oh. Oh, me can't come back here. Me not understand that.
So if she there me yard, me have to go drop somebody.
They were a cut of a brethren.
Say that cut off your bridging?
Me never say me a cut time half.
Him just can't come here
my
yard.
yard.
So, when supposed to go
Kind of
on
this. Brother, when you say want to be your friend too deep, brother. Big man thing. Me know what, yo. Yeah, me know want to be your friend too deep.
what's a can't come on me?
Nah, dog. I gotta live with the things.
Can't
so
come on
now,
me,
me
yeah.
just can't be your
When
friend too deep.
When me left my yard, knowing say Chris and my woman, there my yard. Knowing fire stick.
But me nah left no man my with my woman.
So,
Even
you know,
if
tell
me
your
have
woman.
Virgin.
no matter.
So you
I
know,
could have-
you have to go trust your woman, Connie.
Brother,
You have to go trust her. So
Connie have trauma.
it's not like you are holy but trauma.
me nah left
You
no
have to
woman
trust her,
no
Connie.
my woman and my
Right then, but you want me there.
No, that not fair, yeah, because
In the just in
It would have suspect
No, that
if him
not
not
fair.
tell me still.
that not
even
fair
Virgin.
because
So you that tell
Boom.
me say you used to
look
date her?
onto the like before we shoot.
Yeah.
Say, Chris used to there with Tamar wife
Yeah.
5 years ago before they married 3 years ago. Got them just married 3 years
Yeah.
ago. And Chris will come for the podcast. Tamar dip on the road same with Chris reach. Him have to stay out in him car.
$1 billion, I guess in there, keep eating.
He's a madman.
Him can't come in and come sit down.
You see with that deal with your Connie?
Good man, you want to buy all food care come me stop up. Food care come give man.
There's no going at the yard.
Just not going at me yard.
If you are going to
At least me have camera in them. Me swag one.
But you still have to keep the woman even though say.
I bet you left her then, Connie. I think you better you left
So
her
me
then.
not fall in love with my woman. No, I got married my woman. Biggie Chris can't give me what she give me.
So Chris got to go.
I have to turn out a door until me reach in my house. Nothing wrong with that.
Question
You
for
hear that, Chris?
Papa.
No,
You
I'm
have to
try
go stay out that door, brother.
We kind of try work out on my head like.
Then suppose you're there an hour away. You have to go stay out that door?
Him can't warm.
What?
House with my woman alone. Why?
So if you never did
So
that
if
with your
you- yeah.
woman before, it would have alright for him
Yeah.
come in?
Me nah nothing to think about. You understand? But knowing that did go on, yeah. I wonder.
Wait, so your woman can be friend with her ex them then?
Of course.
She can talk to her ex them on
Yes.
phone and
Me don't know what she had outside.
So she
now,
can't
but
tell you.
inside my house, and they also we live in a even have share house. Now come in there. Do what you want to do what this because me not think about we had what I do. Me just hope say you
so the
keep
ex
my
could have come in your
respect.
wedding?
My ex?
No, fear
The
ex.
ex, yes, man, him can't come wedding.
Just not the house.
Not the house.
Okay,
Well,
so
so
the house
wedding
alone
can
is
do in
free.
the wedding, but the done say I object.
Because true some man say, the woman can't have male friends or be friends with her ex-man them and something. But just want to know,
One thing
honey.
with me, me can carry it in my pocket, so your responsibility when you leave the yard. You
Mhm.
understand? You have to put on your respect.
So your house is where your boundary. Don't cross the boundary.
Yes, once me know say that me here talk about that, bullet like this. Because me know none of my ex them can come to your yard.
Mhm.
No woman accept that.
I'm still stuck at party when I left you out that door, Chris.
Yeah,
I know, me no more
realize
about
how me
that.
don't make it not
Man,
to
I
because
I
I
just
try
see you
work
now,
out
say
on my
nothing
head,
like
yeah.
that, say
Yeah,
channel.
I try work out on my head because
to stop that one, your
because yeah, me kind of wait, I'm running this scenario in my head. I'm running this scenario.
What?
in my
What?
head.
What? You want me to tell you?
in the house alone with no man.
Well, no, we're not talking about that part. We go back to scratch.
What?
We go back to scratch and work out.
Yeah.
Work you out back again, yeah?
When I left you out.
So, your brethren did have a girl, but you never know
I could call
about.
her Tracy.
Tracy, but you never know about, yeah?
Yeah.
Your brethren and Tracy left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you stumble onto Tracy somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Tracy dead now.
Yeah. Crazy in love.
Evidently, a brethren say I just a dog. Well, you should have said yes, a dog. You know, say me used to be facing.
Yeah.
It's up to you what you want to do. If I say, boy, I know I'm good with that, that's fine. But the brethren, by right, Jamaican knows say, boy, me and Tracy have history,
Yeah,
right?
I agree
Mhm.
with that. I agree with that.
Cool. No, because you fall in love with Tracy now, you make everybody know say, you're a go dog. It's like how you used to come so often and me I used to sit down and reason at night time and all that cut out and I can't come back here again.
No, me never say that. Papa, not take it that far. So like you got any feelings.
No, so after come on get it in my head. So even I say, yeah, I'm Tracy over your house. Right? And link, I say, you're coming about what one. Yo, me I can link in the cars. You know, used to link up normal like Friday evening time or whatever. I get woman I know. And I tell them, say, you can't come here again because woman. So because the woman they know, yeah, make your dog know and say, here I go and dog. That's the limit with friendship because of this new woman now.
No. Me just like I tell you, say, Papa, me I got think about the things what problem used to go on with and probably want tear down my house with that when me not dead. And that I go through my head. So as a virgin, respect me, not fit in my house when me not dead. You can't dead there sleep over too. Cause me dey in my bed with my wife. You understand? So me see what go on, me know what go on. But I don't know what's going on when I'm not there. It take 3 minutes and
then as I didn't
We're not going
a
that
3
way,
minutes it take you.
but what mega test still is that.
Shit, Connie.
well, Missy say 1 minute.
Then suppose that one use all the bathroom. And then my drive pass on.
It's a bush. Yeah, it's a bush or shit a bush.
FaceTime, man. FaceTime, man. Yeah, man.
FaceTime, man, what?
But a serious though, I don't know if as a woman,
Yeah.
if I know say it kind of mad still. But tell me one thing. You meet a man, find out, because for some girls, it's girl code, no-go area. You find a man, you meet a man, you find out, say, your friend used to date him 5 years ago, and decide you're a really, really good friend. What's your decision? Which way you take it? Yes, you continue to pursue a relationship with him, or just because your friend used to date him, it's a no-go zone. I could know. Comment section. Yeah. Come on. Anything else to say, Chris? Honey?
It's like he's traumatized. Chris talk that so.
Yeah,
Chris can't move on from this.
Personally, me it's still like, if my damn out, the virgin and reason come on my yard. If my come check me. You get what I say? Me too, not to believe that my woman and my friend could be friend like that. They told us to don't chat on phone and yeah, I say, yo, be there, you know, Chris on there, but they can't call him to see him cook rare. No, not do that. So I said, man, the relation supposed to die me yard. So irregardless if my brethren did there with the woman before, to me personally, that don't make two difference. Just the brethren are supposed to die me yard. If me not did it, I make himself comfortable.
But me personally think if Chris find out so when I'm friending the with a girl with my link in a link no more.
No, not change for me because I'm say still me not use people history to judge them. If you ask me used to link up 5 years ago, that's 5 years ago. You get what I say? Whatever happened. I don't know why when I left me, I got asked unless you tell me.
So you wouldn't want to know why them left?
No. Personally, if I'm my brethren, because I think I'm gonna say it. Enough women think that they're important in a man's life. And then gonna never meet now the man them brethren. If you not meet your friend, your brethren, your man friend them, you're not important. You can't tell a woman that. Great. If you're important to a man, I'm gonna introduce her to your friend. I'm gonna bring her around your friend and say, yo, she this enough. Everybody knows say, yo, she this enough. So when they see her road,
no call to her.
don't call to her.
I verify they want to verify if them know her.
Yeah,
but
you have to go. You have to
bring her around for your friend.
Woman round your brethren them, so they can say, boy, dog, you know, say, it's already, you know, or such and such man used to have the girl like, I idiot, yeah, make the girl attend because the man have her on somebody, I run a train pan it.
Yeah.
Because you know, say, but me not gonna really judge a woman past. If you're my friend used to link 5 years ago, that's fine. Two wanna done, two wanna gone a separate way and live in one life. Probably may have more in common than you and him. So probably we can have a good relationship. What I'm not gonna do is the woman and my friend still get together and me I look her because me think say yo she too good for my friend or me think me and her like no.
That's a whole
No,
different
nah,
here.
do
That
that.
is a whole
You say, man, I
different.
say, but your history no matter to me. Me no judge people based on their history.
What,
It's very wrong to do.
that leads me on to ask the question: how important is the past to a person's present and their future? Because I like the weather. Them use past things will happen for predict what happening in the future. So you keep saying that you don't really care about a woman past. If she's had a toxic past with her 15 ex them, Connie,
Yes.
where she did have, and you take her up, and you not ask her about what going on in our past relationship, them. How can you make a judgment on if this person is right for you? Because you're not asking the right questions, what I believe to be the right questions. So what happened in your last relationship? What happened after? Why did the breakup happen? You know, what part did you play in that? You don't want to know them things then?
No, we can't have playful conversation.
Not playful,
Hold
man.
on, hold on.
Serious.
Yeah, they're not playful.
Kind of
serious.
playful.
But
But
some people grill
But
them
what for
partner
no?
upon them past like
Why
in
the
a
woman left you?
interrogation.
Yeah, why she left
No,
you?
that
Me
I
not really
don't
ask.
do. Me not really
This is the
delve.
problem.
Me never
Because
really
how
ask
you
a
gonna
woman about her
know?
past.
Why
Because
not?
at the end of the day, you're basically saying that you can't change. People can change.
Yeah,
No,
people
nobody
can
said
change.
that. We're asking you what happened because accountability is important. Self-awareness is
I
important.
understand
Yeah.
So
that, Sha.
if you wanna reflect on your last relationship, oh, you're gonna know what you did do wrong or what never worked right, are the mistakes that happen in order to grow. And if you wanna have that
conversation, just like the one
You
right
don't,
there.
do you understand what I say? You're not gonna know, say, right, say that relationship, it was good and it was bad in these ways. And if I'm going forward looking for something else, something better, this is what I've learned and this is what I'm taking into the new relationship. Uno no one ask them questions because uno no one for divulge them information. Uno no one sit down with yourself for think about, cha-cha, what I could I do better? Ray. Uno don't want to have the hard conversation then.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so because at the end of the day, your past is your past. You know,
What
and
it is,
somebody
but
should
what
not use the past to beat
nobody
you.
said
Yeah,
they're
some
going
people
to
grow
use
still,
it, Chris.
yeah.
Having a
That's what they say.
conversation, it doesn't say that they're using it to beat you. It's a transparent,
I understand.
honest,
Yes,
open conversation.
And something you need that to understand certain behaviors that they're going to do now in the present because of something that happened to them in the past. They can't have certain things where they cannot deal with a girl and certain simple thing trigger her. Yeah, so behave so.
Oh, you're gonna know
But
where
then-
PTSD come from if you don't have the
Hold on.
conversation.
I
Them.
will say still, but
Yeah, if you have the, I mean, because once you're in a relationship for a while, and eventually you have to get to understand each other, know tendencies and behaviors, trigger points, things where she used to do in the past where she not necessarily like now in the present. So you have to establish a background before you determine if you have to go forward with this woman. So the conversation is necessary.
a better thing I should have said is I won't have a conversation in the
Beginning.
beginning with the viewpoint of using it against you.
Nobody
in the future.
said you should have it for that. That's
Yeah,
you.
I'm
That's how
saying-
you are think.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
most people use it.
Most,
them
who
get
is
upset.
most? Who is most?
Most people when them get upset, them use
Then that
their
person is
past
not right for
against
you. That person is not right for
Yes,
you.
but
So,
we just say
yeah, but that is no reason to not be
self-dependency.
open about your past.
I know.
There's no reason to not be open about your journey. Just because that person might use it against you, then that person isn't right for you. So if you can't meet somebody and sit down and say, Chacha, in terms of relationship, what you think go wrong in the last one? Remember somebody asking me, one of the first questions they asked me from our first conversation was, what did you do wrong? That's a whole different flip on, oh, you know, so the man I did drunk, bro. The man I did this, Ray. What did you, and guess what? I never expect me to can answer what I did wrong. Yeah. Because I've already had that reflective thinking and sit down with myself, like, where could I have gone and done things better in a way based on that situation? But it already have that conversation there. Enough women now have it because they're more focused on what went wrong, what the man never did I do, Ray. And if you ask the man not gonna tell you what the woman never did I do, but what you never did I do, sir. Conversations are important. I'm not asking you, Connie. Well, yeah, but can't ask you actually. Tell me in your last relationship.
Well,
Reflective thinking now.
what me do wrong?
What you could have done better. Let's not use wrong because that is a negative word. You know.
Better.
Yeah, what you could have done better.
When I've been try adjust, keep adjusting and keep adjusting, but the other person was adjusting. So it don't make sense. Me keep on adjusting to fit you, and you're not doing it. So why should I? Most interesting.
So you were just the perfect guy, right?
Not say perfect, but me can't really see exactly why you were telling me say me I do wrong. Because I might do something wrong, but you are telling me in a way but me can't see it.
So communication
Because basically, all right, so most of the thing is cheating and them.
Oh, so did I cheat?
No.
Did you cheat? You didn't?
No.
So what was it?
But some people have problems with them do not respect you.
Oh, so she was disrespectful?
Very much.
Okay.
Yeah. And a woman can lead a relationship no matter how you give them it for lead because it's going to run it left.
What?
Can't lead a relationship.
Pardon?
Woman can't lead a relationship.
You know, you do have alpha females out here that can lead. You do know that the lion not bush. In the lion pride, yeah. And the woman them go on, and the cub them go with them, right?
No,
but the meal still the king.
I'm watch Lion King the other day. I mean, I said, but Jojo.
Yeah, but the meal still are the king.
I'm foolish that they woman in a day now yarn all day, and the woman out there hunt.
Who protect all of that fields where you can run up and down?
Yeah, fear about
buffalo just run yummy man, just feed the kids.
Trying to say woman a bad girl.
Am I
because we out there
deal with it. You have your role.
So how are you protecting me out in the fields and you the one?
Yeah, your work you do. You don't need to protect nothing. You just need to go hunt and drop food and eat. I'm just going to say, all right,
but you don't try for digress from your reflective account. So she was disrespectful.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you don't feel like there's nothing you could have done better in that situation. You did the best you could.
Well, how much in years I've been reasoning when you're showing where you go wrong because you can write, what is how you say it. You understand?
Yeah.
True that.
How you react to things. Because me and I go outside and because you don't feel good about something, you go, no, don't do it. When we lose it and box it down and then now. They are jail.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Keep on talking.
Right now I feel like a therapist. At what point did the disrespect begin?
We typically happen with most men when we raise with it start just after a baby.
Oh. So the disrespect wasn't there before.
Well, so why would I go down there? If the disrespect it start from start.
So after them have the baby now, them start around them more
certain way.
Post-traumatic.
Postpartum.
Yes.
You're good husband. Your wife did that postpartum?
Yeah.
Good husband, they threw all of the birth, then they camera everything.
And then she just lose respect. And he just never come back.
All of that. I was still holding it.
Hoping that she would get over the postpartum.
Like a postpartum or trauma, why not?
Yeah, she does never rate you.
I'm not gonna say she never rate me because she bring me come here. She come back.
That is the next problem too. So maybe that's why she never rate you.
Yeah, man.
What do you mean the man talking thing on podcast?
What?
Honest conversation me and Connie is having. I like this, Connie. You know, we're reflecting.
But your face now.
She's trauma bonding. She's trauma bonding.
About trauma. Nonsense about trauma bonding. Honey, I'm trying to understand, So, as she bring her come here and then she have the baby now, so she just start proud herself.
What most women do.
Not most, sir, because, it's not most.
Because you know, talk to most men.
Most men. You've got men that don't go through this.
It's very common amongst men.
Woman just hard to deal with for now, I think.
See them something, yeah? It's sexism. Sexism.
I think
This is why I never want them on the podcast with 3 bull. What is that? I can't angle no.
because
That me.
I watch I got through. I think I sent you the link, right? Where I scroll through my Instagram and I see this woman who is a therapist, and she said,
Like me.
"Woman, yeah, are
Professional
really bad at
therapist.
communicating."
No, we are not.
Yeah. She's a therapist, and she said, "Man are better at communicating, but woman are conversation bullies."
Like, no. So I go out with them, close it.
So
Close it.
me go through the thing. I'm a see it, so probably can follow up for the next episode where she's saying that men are better communicators, but women are conversation bullies.
Hold up.
Because women go in a conversation with a predetermined notion of what they want to hear. Basically, I ask questions when I already think I know the answers.
Yeah, and then now let it go.
And then now let it go. So even the thing with some women, there's no right answer. Because the answer that you want to hear, the truth, which is no a lie because that's not what you believe. And that's it. There's no truth.
It's just so unfair.
I
think it's just people. It's not women.
women.
It's not just women, right?
Women.
But
We have some crutches, man. We know what he pattern. Like the waste man being father, where you say, when he left, if he not get in front, he not look on the pit them. We have a lot of them. But I don't use them and beat the good man them. And the wickedest thing is when the good man them realize they're the waste man them and not cheat on them with, what you expect them to do? Not become one day.
no, you shouldn't become something that you are not. You should stand firm with your morals.
Remember my past, you know. Remember.
Really?
Remember, it's Connie that man will adjust to people.
Yeah, we've been there when we say, all right, we are drop 1, 2 and keep one. Understand? And the one becomes problem. And the worst thing, me and the 2 of them left, and the 2 of them are past my door. I go upstairs because one breed from a friend, and the other one was my friend cousin.
Drop outside. Next episode, we have to get into this.
I'm going to whole heap like twins of twins, you know. Stay there.
So I'm going to need to know more about one.
Like Connie and Shamni, if you have a therapist.
No, man.
My brethren them are my therapy.
Me want to be one of your brethren them. You need a female.
Yeah, be female.
You need a female perception.
You already recover.
No, he hasn't. Because, you know, me are one of the good one them, you know. Me is one of the good women them.
Every woman said that.
What up here?
He's one of the good women them. It just ain't no longer there. I'm just to let you know that. It was there.
All right.
Whose choice?
Mine.
Oh.
Of course.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, Shamika, good.
But that's
We can vouch for you.
I can't vote. But anyway, don't make us still.
Yeah.
You have man out there say, boy, I know some dog. Man will admit to certain things. But I know I'm not really good for no more. You'll never see a girl out there admit, say, no, say, me. Wow, wicked girl.
No, man. Listen, good girls gone bad. No, I used to be.
Still as a good girl gone
bad. I used to be a good girl, but in my time where I was a wicked girl, I was very, very open with it. But you know that I've rehabilitated since then. So now I'm back to good girl.
Once a good girl gone bad, she's gone.
No, that's it.
Since you're gonna use that, go use the full phrase.
Because goodness in here, you know. And it always I got in you. But more time you have to go through a little wicked girl phase and go on with a bag of things. But let them know let them know say, but you can choose. What you want to pull out of you is something that's already within you. So you choose which one. So it's either you compromise your Christianity, mess with the ticket where you're supposed to have to go to heaven, and then you end up at hell. Or you choose to be good. Right now, choosing good.
All right.
Yeah.
Get your wife in.
Yeah. Anyways, poppers, until next time, please do like, subscribe, and comment in the comment section. Loads of things for you guys to share your opinion on. And don't forget to use the comment section to
tell us what you want the next podcast to be all about.
Yes. You know, suggest some topics for us. And we'll be here on the next show. Thank you.
Remember to share as well.
Like, share, subscribe.
That is it. Click, click, click.
Poppers.
Rep.
Calm down.
We out.
She's gonna stress me. Honey, you have to come back, guys.